Streamer is latest example of Twitch thought harassment problem. Wow, did they just use the T word? Twitch, haha, funny. I'm purposely censoring the name and the face of this individual because I'm not bringing this up as much as it is for her, more than it is for this article and issue in general. Because damn, oh man, oh bam, is this article painfully one-sided. First of all, this is the photo that they chose to represent this individual. Meanwhile, any article from Polygon, they'll grab the ugliest screenshot they can find from the video. It's hilarious. Like, what is this? Also, if you Google the name of this individual, you get a wide arrangement of different type of photographs. But of course, there's nothing wrong with this, which is why they chose this picture and not all these other ones. Just pure coincidence. Now, I knew this streamer before because of a clip that sort of went viral because she's an IRL streamer and she was working out at the gym, but she was told by the staff that she can't have her camera faced so that it shows other people in the background. But instead she just goes, there's no camera. Let's watch.
What happens when you're Italian but you never go in the sun?
You know, stretching is definitely important. You got no problems with stretching. There's just a lot of stretching going on.
Which city am I in? I am in Houston. Houston, Texas.
Sorry, but if I cared about not being doxxed, I would not go to people saying where I live. In fact, I avoid saying where I live at most points, even if it's commonly known. Anyway, the staff comes in.
That's why I'm not filming anymore. You're not filming? No, I don't have my camera set up today.
Okay, I don't know. Because like people just keep complaining about it and I have no issue to be.
Who's complaining?
Like just like I just got pretty much.
I don't have my camera set up. Like, you may say I can't be at the gym?
No, I'm not saying you can't be in the gym, but like the difference between
Yeah, I don't have my.
I mean, like you got the.
No, I'm not filming though. I'm just like Skyping with my trainers.
She doesn't have her camera, just like I'm not recording right now, okay? What are we watching this through then? I can see the camera right there on her left shoulder, right shoulder. She keeps saying, I don't have my camera. I'm just Skyping my trainer. Trainer's just sitting there like,
Yeah, I don't have my.
keep stretching, that's right.
No, I'm
Yeah,
not filming though. I'm just like Skyping with my trainers.
Did she just say I'm Skyping my trainers? Is that what she calls her Twitch audience? What's up, my trainers? Thanks for watching me work out today.
No, I'm not filming though. I'm just like Skyping with my trainers.
My trainers? So anyway, he runs away. He doesn't know how to face this. You're not filming. She's not filming, everybody. That's an important distinction here. She's not filming at all. Live streaming is not the same as filming. Everyone knows that. She's basically playing on the fact that technically, yes, live streaming isn't the same as recording, but the end effect is the same.
I'm pretty sure. It's like I don't have my backpack, I don't have a tripod, I don't have my camera set up.
She doesn't have the camera. She says it at least a dozen times. Then guy number 2 shows up.
Excuse me, I know that a lot of people have talked to me already about this, but in regards to the filming and the live streaming, you're not authorized to do it.
I'm not. I don't have my camera.
You are live. We have your account open. We know you're live.
But it doesn't record anything.
But you are live. It's still the same deal. It's you're on social media transmission. And you have other people around you. It's not possible.
The problem here is that other people are working out in the background. All she has to do, which the guy says as well, is move to a wall where she doesn't show other people. It's a pretty reasonable request, but she doesn't back down.
I know it's not the first time it has been pressed.
No, before it's been like I can't have my camera in here. So
Have you never been told about the live streaming or the...
No, they just said don't have your camera in here. Because before they said it's fine if I'm focusing on myself, right?
Yes, if it's only yourself and you're against a wall where nobody else is filming.
So you want me to be against the wall?
Because nobody else should be.
And then the big boss shows up. Caitlin.
Because nobody else is.
Caitlin.
What is wrong with myself? I don't understand.
I don't have my camera here. Oh, really?
Like, nobody should be.
She pulls up the live stream. I don't have my camera. Oh, really? Just move to a wall. It's not that big a deal.
Feel uncomfortable. We don't really So, well then, why did you originally say it was fine? What I said was that you don't have members of the shop, but really, when I'm able to do that, I don't know what you're thinking about it. I've actually had more followers call. That's what I'm saying. I'm being phone harassed. That's the thing.
That's the thing. I'm being phone harassed. Other people are calling you guys, so I'm being harassed. She's trying to divert to the fact that a lot of times when IRL streamers go to certain places, the people watching the live stream will harass that place and keep calling to annoy and get that person kicked out. So she's trying to make it seem like that's the problem. When they mention it many times, just don't film other people.
I'm just gonna leave. I'll go to a gym who is more understanding of their members' careers, and you know, I'm just gonna leave. I'm leaving the establishment, okay? Yeah.
I get it. Sometimes you face confrontation. You don't want to admit that you're wrong, so you act like an idiot, and this time it was on camera. It can happen to anyone, okay? And it's not the end of the world. But most people know this streamer because of this clip, and I find it interesting how Polygon doesn't mention this video anywhere in this article. Obviously, they don't have to mention it, but again, Google any article of Polygon with me in it, and you'll be damn sure they'll bring up my entire history feed, and most news articles do this. Why the different treatment? Now, the main reason for this Polygon article isn't because of this clip. So it's, again, fine. I just find it interesting. The main reason for this article and the main reason she's getting harassed is because streamer blah 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 has been hiding her marriage to keep donations rolling in from L of the Day. Again, Polygon's article never mentions this, at least beyond a rumor about her being married, therefore hinders that relationship because her audience who has built a relationship with her feels cheated. Still, she isn't responsible to disclose her relationship. And then saying that, you know, the people that harass her are just trolls and feel empowered to use degrading misogynistic insults when situations like this occur. And Polygon and the streamer saying that people don't donate to me because they think it improves their chances with me in some romantic way. That just isn't true. And I love this because not even Polygon's own commenters agrees with the statement in the articles, which I've never seen before. The top one saying, people, in particular young men, absolutely do this. It's stupid and delusional, and she can't be blamed for some of her fans misunderstanding how real-life relationships work, but pretending it doesn't happen at all is a smidge disingenuous. This leading to that the comments was shut down on the article because it was just too much. Senior editor Ben Kushera saying, there hasn't been a single stand-alone comment in here that doesn't focus on criticism of the victim. Not one. I'm shutting it down. Victim. Interesting choice of words. As long as you're a victim, you're not allowed to be criticized. Senior editor, Polygon, everybody. Absolute saint. What a hero. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't agree with people being harassed, but you think I've never gotten harassed? You think I would get the same treatment from Polygon? And essentially, this whole article is the same thing as the Vice one that blatantly called me a sexist and ignore all the issues that Alinity had done. Because as long as you're a victim, you're not allowed to be criticized and all the bad behavior gets brushed aside. She isn't responsible for the perceived relationship her subscribers have with her. I agree. I agree with both statements from this article. But here's the thing. Polygon is deliberately bending the truth just enough to get their argument across. When really, you look at the other side of things and the whole thing falls apart. And I'll demonstrate. People don't donate to me because they think it improves their chances with me in some romantic way. That doesn't mean she is required to disclose everything. Even if a rumor is true, she is entitled to play into a role on Twitch if she wishes. And again, I kind of have to agree. She doesn't have to tell people that she is in a relationship. And I don't necessarily believe that everyone that donates to this person does it because they hope to improve their romantic chances in some way. Like, that's ridiculous. So it looks like they have a pretty strong argument here, right? Well, here's the problem. She didn't hide that she wasn't in a relationship. She blatantly lied about not being in a relationship. And not just in a relationship, she's married. But then there's clips of her saying this.
She has a more active sex life than I do. I'm single. I'm 23. I'm open to dating. Don't have time for it though, really. And there's no one I really want to date right now.
So, again, if she doesn't get donations because of romantic hopes from fans, why does she lie about being married? Feel free to answer me, Polygon. I would love to know what you have to say about that. If you don't want to tell people that you're in a relationship, I'm absolutely fine with that. And I would never assume that someone donates or whatever just because of some romantic way, but why would she lie about her marriage then? I don't care if she shows off her body and she gets donation that way. I don't care if she lies to get more money. It's this walking the line of pretending that you don't know what you're up to and even lying, saying, no, this doesn't happen at all. People don't donate because they hope some romantic chance with me. People know that's not true. Polygon's commentators knows that's not true. And they may not outright say it, but I know that they know it. But sometimes they do say it. Sometimes they think the live stream is off when it isn't, and certain things comes out, like this female streamer.
I had another beer and then I need to get some more food. I gotta try to Twitch tomorrow during the day. I'm sorry I'm keeping you up, but like, I just made so much money doing nothing.
Ah! The Twitch e-girl shriek of terror. Ah! They know her. I got $40 from a couple weirdos. I just make so much money doing nothing. This brings me to my final point. Yes, we are at the end, everybody. But to the most important conclusion. Polygon and Twitch are both gaming websites, and in my opinion, they are both hurting female streamers, female gamers in particular. Because if they cared about female gamers, they wouldn't constantly brush aside all the issues and bad behavior. They wouldn't constantly look away and give free passes. It's creating more and more uproar from the same people. At the bottom line, it's hurting actual decent female streamers that just want to be taken seriously because they get groped in with these other streamers or whatever you want to call them. In my opinion, not all of them, but a lot of them are just more interested in making a buck through parasocial relationships. But if you criticize them, you are a sexist. Just like Vice called me blatantly in their headline. And in my opinion, media a lot of times care more about throwing labels around, controlling ideas, rather than fixing actual problems that they're pretending to be rioting for or fighting for. And if you don't believe me, take it from another Twitch streamer.
So I mean, whatever she's doing, it's whatever, but I do feel like it's harming other streamers like who don't do those things, because I get called like an e-girl or a thought, and I feel like it's undeserving. And I feel like people are like this now because of what's going on. Well, I mean, I don't know if that's true. It's just how I feel or what I think.
That's it for this video. 1 like equals 1 copy strike. Hope you guys enjoyed. I would love to hear your comments and thoughts on this. See you tomorrow.